Hello again, Dr. Kathleen Young, board certified child, adolescent, and adult psychiatrist. And I just realized that I was running out of time in my short, and I wanted to finish saying that people on the spectrum and eating disorders or eating issues, eating challenges, one thing that I have seen clinically, and I don't know if there's been a lot sort of written about this or understood about this, but the other thing I see clinically is more of a sensation of fullness. And so you can see some binge eating, overeating, either because the person doesn't recognize that they're full until they're over full, or there's something about the sensation of being full that's sensory. So it's sensory in that sense, lots of sense. That they're seeking something. There's other sensory seeking behaviors in autism spectrum disorder, and I think this is one of them. Seeking that desire to feel full or to feel a certain way may lead to them overeating or eating past full. And I think it's the same thing that, a lot of people on the spectrum eat a lot of carbs or sugar. And I think because those foods tend to give a little bit of a dopamine burst, and so there's that pleasurable feeling that is a little bit more sort of addictive in people on the spectrum, because, sometimes they are what we call alexithymic, and they don't always feel things or connect to the feelings. And so when they get these feelings, like a little bit of a burst, when you eat something sweet, you get a little bit of a lift in how you feel. They may seek that over and over again, and that's another way to regulate themselves. So there's all these things that kind of track back to sensory seeking and emotion regulation and just sensory regulation, right? So if they're eating comfort foods, what we think about as comfort foods, and they're getting comfort from it, it then becomes a way to regulate themselves. It's predictable, they know they like it, and that's why this keeps happening. So I present all this information from the standpoint of, helping people as a parent or a provider with autism spectrum disorder isn't a one size fits all. You have to kind of problem solve with the person, but to help them kind of understand these patterns and why they're doing it and approaching it through this lens may help you, or you as the person with autism, think about changing the way you eat. And that's it.